Hi guys, this is Ginny's 2-month update. Today is the 10th, so tomorrow she'll be 2 months old. Too big, too fast. You're too big. You're getting so big. Apparently she's ready to eat already. Okay, so this is her 2-month update. My list of notes. It's so cute because Emily is 2.5, and her vocabulary is just now blossoming. So she cannot say N's very well, so she calls Virginia Jimmy. So whenever she wants to show love to Virginia, or like she's crying, Emily goes, "Oh, Jimmy. Oh, Jimmy," and gives her a hug or gives her a kiss. Or like if she doesn't see where the baby is, she'll be like, "Where's Jimmy?" It's so cute. So her nickname might end up being Jimmy instead of Ginny. Another thing, and I'll try to get a clip of it, but I don't know that you're going to be able to see it. She still has her little hobbit hair on her ears. Oop. Gotcha. It's okay. It's okay. Wrong pipe. And apparently I'm leaking. So yeah, nursing on one side, and apparently this side wants to be nursed from. So yeah, she still has this hobbit hair on her ears. Jackson had it. Emily did not, from what I remember, and it's little fur, like this longish hair coming out of the top of her ears. It's probably a good 1/4 to a 1/2 inch long. I think it's adorable. She's not going to like that later. It comes off. Jackson's came off, but I mean, she's not going to like later me mentioning that she had hair on her ears. She will not take a binky. We tried 2 different types of pacifiers. And she would take one a couple of times, but in the past 3 weeks, every time I try to give her one to soothe her, she just doesn't want anything to do with it. If you remember from her update after her doctor's appointment, as of about 3 weeks ago, she was 11 pounds and 22.5 inches tall. And from day 1, she has great neck control. So I've been able to hold her, and she'll keep her neck up from when she was just a week or 2 old. We don't really do tummy time that much, just because when I put my kids for tummy time, they don't lift their heads. They just put their head to the sides and like chew their fists or just look around. They're like, we're not going to exercise because you tell us to. She also has very strong legs. If you saw on my Instagram or my Facebook, I'll put those links down below. She can stand up. I mean, she can't pull herself to standing, but like, she'll push herself to standing sometimes when she's like sitting on me. I mean, not like sitting, but like if I just have her in a position where she can, she'll push up with her legs. And like I can stand her against something, and as long as I just hold her steady so she doesn't fall, she'll stand there. 8 weeks old. I don't understand. It's crazy. She's super, super strong legs. Let's see. She is still, knock on wood, a great sleeper at night. I think she might be going through a growth spurt right now because she's been eating more frequently. So last night, I probably woke up 4 times to feed her, maybe 5, which is very unusual. I think it's been like that for the last few nights. But since I co-sleep, she just basically lays in the middle of the bed. I'll feed her on one side, and we fall asleep like that on our sides, and then the next time she needs to eat, I move to the other side of her, I flip her over to her other side, and then she nurses off that side. So, and then that's how we fall asleep. It's not like I have to get up, go to the crib, rock her, put her back down. It's none of that. So it's still easy. I don't change her diaper in the middle of the night. She wears cloth all day, cloth diapers, At night we put her in the disposable because I don't want to change her diaper in the middle of the night. And normally, in the last 2 days especially, she hasn't been pooping. So I don't have to change her poop in the middle of the night. And she's not red when she wakes up in the morning, so I will eventually do cloth at night. But I am still getting the cloth routine down, to be completely honest. I've never cloth diapered from birth, so it's still new to me, like what rise settings and what to stuff it with. She's dead. So I don't change her diaper at night at all, and I usually change her every 1 to 3 hours during the day. And like I said, the last couple of days she hasn't been pooping, so I've only been changing her not quite as often as I was before. On the 26th of April, and I'm doing this obviously for my own record, so I have them, I put her in the crib with this little music, and while I was like doing some cleaning, and she, for the first time, she actually reached out and grabbed something. There was a strap of one of her sister's dresses that I had laid over the side of the crib. She reached up and she was grabbing it, she was holding it. It was so cute. Of course I got a picture. And May 1st was the first time she really cried real tears. Like, I didn't know that babies, when they were born, their tear ducts are not developed enough to actually produce tears. I had no idea. And she'll, like, cry, like when she's hungry, or she really needs to be changed, or she just wants to be held. But even now, she still doesn't cry tears. She just kind of, meh, meh, like a little newborn. So that was the first day, and I haven't had it since, where, like, her eyes were wet, and there were, like, tears. It was so sad. So, I would call it whining, obviously. She's only 8 weeks old, but, yeah, she still doesn't cry very many tears. And on the 2nd of May, she grabbed, like, onto me for the first time. Like, obviously, if I put my finger in her hand, she'll close her fist, but she actually grabbed for me. It was cute. You can see we don't use the mittens on her anymore. She doesn't scratch her face. She still doesn't have the best control of her fingers, and you can kind of see her pulling up her eyelids a little bit when she's trying to rub her eyes, but we don't put mittens on her anymore. And she is awake a lot more during the days. She's usually awake for about an hour to 2 at a time, and then she'll sleep for an hour or 2. And then she usually falls asleep at night. If I'm holding her, she'll fall asleep at 7:30, 8. But if I put her in the swing, then it's much, much harder for her to fall asleep, and then she'll wait for me. But, yeah, and then she usually wakes up about 6 in the morning, which is later than my other kids, so I consider that sleeping in. She sucks and chews her fist a lot, even when she's not hungry. Like, I will offer to feed her after I see her sucking, and she doesn't want it. She just does it. I don't know, it tastes good, or something to do. So I might actually get her a little teether if she can hang on to it and bring it to her mouth. I don't think she's teething, but I don't know, give her something to suck other than her fist. Okay, her hair color. Both my other kids are brunettes. My husband's a brunette. They all always have been. When I was little, I was born with light brown, reddish hair, and then I became a towhead. Light blonde, until I was in my early to mid-20s. She, as you can see, has like brown hair, light brown hair. It has reddish tints, but her eyelashes are like red, blonde, light brown, whereas my other kids had dark eyelashes. So I don't know what color her hair is going to be. Not going to lie, I would be tickled to have one blonde child, or even a little redheaded, strawberry blonde, auburn.
You getting cranky? You getting cranky?
So I don't know. None of my other kids had this color eyelashes, and then her eyebrows are like a red. What? Are like a very light brown. If I said eyebrows before, I meant eyelashes. Her eyelashes are this color. So I don't know. So I don't know what color your hair is going to be. Yeah. Hi. She obviously, what? She coos a lot. When I say I love you, she says I love you back. So that's my little Virginia Marie. Her little 2-month update. If I have anything to add, I will add it to my 3-month update when I do one for her. Yeah, if you have any questions or comments, go ahead and leave them down below. Like I said, I'm going to put a link to my Instagram and my Facebook in case you want to check out those pictures. I've been trying to post pictures either every day, every other day. Oh, okay. And we will talk to you guys for our next video. Say bye. Bye. What? Your teacups. What? I love you. 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 You're such a sweet baby girl. You're such a sweet baby girl.